Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are gonna love, especially if you're just an NBA fan. The NBA trade deadline is around the corner, and within these next few days, I'm gonna be talking about the updates, talking about the rumors, and things that could happen. We're hearing about so many blockbuster trades, so many players requesting a trade, and that's why I want to talk to you guys about everything that's going on. So if you're an NBA fan and you want to know some news, you're gonna love this. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about NBA news. Today is March 22nd, and there are literally so much rumors when it comes to things that could happen on March 25th. If you guys don't know what March 25th is the NBA trade deadline, and with so many NBA teams this season trying to win the NBA championship, a lot of teams are going to be making moves. Some teams are trying to get better as their championship favorites, but most teams are making moves for them to even make the playoffs. And for today's video, I'm going to be highlighting the top 7 most popular rumors and news today. I'm going to be posting an update like this every single day until March 25th, so make sure you guys are ready for when I post these updates. The first thing that I want to talk about is LeBron James, and he's the most popular target when it comes to sports right now. 2 days ago, the Lakers played against the Atlanta Hawks, and LeBron James got injured and hurt his ankle. After that game, we got news that his ankle had x-rays and they were negative. Then after that, all of us had to wait for an MRI result to ultimately end up seeing LeBron James' return timeline. And then this morning, we got a crazy report that LeBron James will be missing a potential 4 to 8 weeks to a high right ankle sprain, which means it all depends on LeBron's treatment. He could be back in 4, but he could be back in as late as 8 weeks. This is some big news because this is happening right before the NBA trade deadline, and right now with the Lakers being one of the favorites to win the NBA championship, with them not having LeBron and AD right now, the Lakers might make a big time move to get better so they still solidify a strong playoff position. Knowing LeBron though, he's gonna try to do anything he can to get back on the court as fast as possible. But if you're a Lakers fan, I feel you guys. Losing LeBron is definitely a big loss. I want to see more Dennis Schroeder, more Montrezl Harrell, more Kyle Kuzma. These guys have to step up to help the Lakers get wins and hold it down till the 2 superstars come back. The next big update is also talking about the Lakers, and that's talking about their top priority. And now after losing LeBron and Anthony Davis, they made it their top priority, their number 1 option, to get Andre Drummond from the Cavaliers. And within the next few days, we're about to see what happens to Andre Drummond. From what we're hearing, the Cavaliers want a second-round pick in exchange for Andre Drummond. Of course, he's on a $30 million deal, which means whatever team offers the Cavs a trade, they're gonna have to offer up a salary contract player. In other words, maybe a key role player, and so far, no NBA teams has shown signs they want to do that. A lot of experts and analysts believe that within the next few days, the Cavaliers will not get an option to trade him, and ultimately, he will get bought out. And in this case, the Lakers are gonna heavily pursue Drummond because right now, they need the help. Ever since the beginning of the season, the Lakers have been targeting a front court player, and with Andre Drummond right now, I still believe he's one of the best front court players, one of the best rebounders. I simply believe it'll be a match made in heaven. The next big topic we're going to be talking about is talking about Aaron Gordon, and this morning, he officially requested a trade from the Orlando Magic. Over the past few weeks, we've been hearing the Orlando Magic put Aaron Gordon in a lot of trade talks, and as the days went by, we were believing the Magic will not end up trading Aaron Gordon. But now with the NBA trade deadline coming up in less than 3 days, Aaron says he's had enough. He's been with the Orlando Magic for a long time now, and he wants a fresh start. The Magic right now have a record of 14-28, which ranks them as the 14th seed in the Eastern Conference. And with the Magic going nowhere, Aaron Gordon wants out. There are so many rumors that teams like the Portland Trail Blazers want him, the Golden State Warriors want him, and within the next few days, I do believe Aaron Gordon will be wearing a new jersey. The next big news is talking about Montrezl Harrell of the Lakers, and this is kind of a surprising news as the Lakers are entertaining offers from other teams, which means they're listening. Montrezl Harrell has a big trade market as this year he might opt out of his player option and the Lakers might be forced to trade him if ultimately they want to get better for the future. From what we're hearing, the Charlotte Hornets offered the Lakers a trade. They called the Lakers to see Montrezl's availability. From this rumor, everybody said LaMelo Ball to the Lakers confirmed. I'm gonna be honest, that's not gonna happen. LaMelo Ball is the Hornets' future. But if a trade ultimately goes down, I wouldn't be surprised if a Malik Monk, maybe a PJ Washington, or Miles Bridges, or even a Devontae Graham is in the picture. I'm gonna be honest though, as a Lakers fan, I don't want to see them trade Montrez. I believe Montrez is gonna be very important for a deep playoff run. So if you're from the Lakers front office and you're watching this, don't trade Montrez. I do believe he's gonna be very important. The next big rumor is talking about Kyle Lowry, and from what we're hearing, the Raptors are possibly gonna trade Lowry within the next few days, as the Toronto Raptors right now has lost 8 straight games, and honestly, I don't see them getting better. They might make the play-in tournament, but I don't see them going farther than the first round in the playoffs. A few weeks ago, Kyle Lowry said that whatever happens during this year's NBA trade deadline, ultimately he's on an expiring contract. He'll even come back and retire as a Raptor. I believe if Kyle Lowry goes to a championship team as a one-year rental, he might sign a cheap deal with the Raptors for the upcoming years before he retires. It makes a lot of sense. And with the Raptors right now wanting to trade Kyle Lowry for great future assets, Lowry is realistically on the trade block. I'm from Toronto, which makes me a big Raptors fan. I've loved Kyle Lowry over the past few years. I don't want to see him go, but if it makes sense for the Raptors' future, the Raptors next year, maybe getting some good draft picks, some young assets, I wouldn't say don't do it. If it makes sense, pull the trigger. Kyle Lowry is currently being linked to the 76ers, and a big demand is from the Miami Heat. But the Raptors want Tyler Herro or Duncan Robinson, and from what we're hearing, the Heat do not want to trade either of them. So Lowry to the Heat, unlikely, but Philly on the other case, one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, could make a move for Kyle. As a Raptor fan, I wouldn't mind keeping Lowry, but I also wouldn't mind trading him. The next big news is talking about the Golden State Warriors, and from what we're hearing, they have a lot of interest in getting Bogey Bogdanovic from the Atlanta Hawks. The Clippers are also interested, and we all know this year the Warriors are going to be active. The biggest Warriors trade rumor is during this year, they're gonna trade Kelly Oubre Jr., maybe for Aaron Gordon, maybe Bogey, and with Kelly Oubre on an expiring contract, he is expecting at least $20 million in this upcoming offseason, and the Warriors 100% cannot pay that, which means within the next 3 days, Kelly Oubre will be on a new roster. I believe a big part of the Warriors' future is developing Steph alongside James Wiseman. Kelly Oubre is no longer in the future aspirations of this team's success, so I do believe a trade is coming for the Golden State Warriors as well. And then the last big trade rumor is talking about Lonzo Ball of the Pelicans. And guys, right now, I'm gonna be honest, Lonzo Ball is the biggest names when it comes to multiple teams targeting a point guard and simply a player with a lot of potential. With Lonzo Ball entering restricted free agency this offseason, the Pelicans might feel he won't resign. And even Lonzo Ball's dad said, LeVar Ball, Lonzo has not been happy on New Orleans. With all of these trade rumors, all of these negative talks, I do see Lonzo Ball being traded very soon. He's currently being linked to multiple teams, such as the Bulls, the Hawks, even the Hornets. We could see a possible duo forming of the Ball brothers, Lonzo and LaMelo. And Lonzo's also being linked to the Golden State Warriors. The Pelicans this year are in hot pursuit to make the playoffs, or if anything, the play-in tournament, and maybe trading Lonzo Ball to bring somebody that could contribute on a high level, maybe give Eric Bledsoe and Nickeil Alexander-Walker more minutes. It makes a lot of sense. It's something that's realistic right now. With Lonzo's little brother LaMelo Ball exceeding expectation, Lonzo Ball might need a fresh start, a new opportunity to maybe be the go-to guy on another franchise. So ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the NBA trade deadline news when it comes to today, March 22nd. What's most important to me is what are your thoughts? Which one of these rumors do you believe is your favorite? Which one is the most likely? And what do you guys think about all these updates? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I be remembered. I got